Here's a cinematic, faceless narration script following your specifications. The ocean floor is not quiet. It whispers in colors and shapes that defy imagination. Here, in the shadow of coral towers and jagged rubble, time moves differently, and life survives in forms both alien and exquisite. Beneath a veil of murky water, a massive shape lies almost invisible. A giant snake turtle, encrusted with decades of tube worms, fragments of coral, and the shells of arc clams. Its movements are slow, deliberate, burdened not just by size, but by the intricate ecosystem it has become. This creature is not merely surviving, it is an ecosystem unto itself. Tube worms spiral around its carapace like frozen ribbons, creating microhabitats where tiny crustaceans hide and feed. Scientists still don't know how the turtle tolerates such heavy growth, or whether it senses the creeping organisms as nuisance or partner. As divers carefully approach, the scale becomes clear. The turtle is vast, but the detritus clinging to it is another story. Coral rubble, dislodged from nearby reefs, jagged and sharp, resting against its shell like a mosaic of the sea's history. Each fragment tells a tale of storms, predator attacks, and centuries of growth. How does one creature bear the weight of so many stories? The turtle's adaptations are subtle yet astonishing. Its skin secretes compounds that resist bacterial decay, allowing it to carry this burden without infection. Its movements are calculated. Muscles flex beneath layers of encrusted life, generating barely perceptible ripples in the sediment. Scientists have only begun to understand how such armor-like growth affects mobility, energy consumption, and even social behavior in these solitary giants. Closer inspection reveals another layer. Tiny arc shells, clamped onto the carapace, filtering water for their survival. They are anchored so firmly that any attempt to remove them risks injury. It's a delicate dance, a coexistence of scale and vulnerability. Each organism both shield and parasite, threat and sanctuary. What evolutionary advantage does this symbiosis offer? We can only guess. The environment itself is extreme. Cold currents sweep down from abyssal depths, carrying silt that smothers coral reefs yet provides nutrients for hardy tube worms. Pressure builds in invisible waves, yet the turtle persists, unbothered. Its very presence defies our assumptions about endurance, resilience, and the limits of life in these alien zones. As the rescue team gently clears the heaviest incrustations, the turtle stirs. Its head lifts, eyes reflecting the filtered sunlight in a flicker of recognition or perhaps mere instinct. The sheer scale of what it has endured becomes palpable. The centuries of growth, the silent battles with encroaching life, the intimate relationship with an ecosystem we are only beginning to glimpse. Descending further into the surrounding reef, the mysteries multiply. Tiny predators lurk among coral spires, unseen yet precise. Sediment clouds rise with every shift of the turtle's shell, hinting at secrets buried for millennia. What else lies hidden in these folds of earth and water? What adaptations are waiting just beyond human observation? And then, as if nudged by the ocean itself, the scene widens. The turtle is small again, one massive, patient traveler in a vast, unknowable world. The currents carry stories of creatures we have yet to meet, of life forms whose survival strategies challenge everything we think we know. We leave the giant snake turtle behind, but it lingers in the mind, a living monument to nature's extremity, resilience, and mystery. Humanity peers into its depths, yet only scratches the surface. The ocean remains an unsolved riddle, and in its quiet, we are reminded how small we are, how much remains hidden, and how the line between alien and familiar is far thinner than we ever imagined. If you want, I can also create a sequence of 8 highly detailed text-to-video prompts for the script, each one cinematic, minimum 6 lines, so you can generate faceless video content directly from it. This would turn it into a ready-to-produce YouTube documentary. Do you want me to do that next?